Good morning, everybody. This is vlog 3. I'll be road cruising this kind of this habitat and in 3 different places in this county. Try to get our pine. Can see anything else from other good stuff. Hognose snakes, both species. Coral snake like last time. Eastern diamondback grouse snakes. Anything good. So I'll keep you posted and until we find something. So, first snake of the day is a southern ringneck. Now, Sally, the only other snake we saw today so far is a Dior short tail, which is a bummer. But we got the southern ringneck. Oh, hey. No. So, damn it. There we go. Yep, so southern ringneck. Probably take some photos of this guy and then be on his way. Excuse me. Do you know where the pine snakes are? Small little gopher tourist just walking on the road. I don't even know why he's doing it. But we're just making sure this guy doesn't get run over. Other than that, we're still looking for a pine and anything else, so I'll keep you updated. Good morning, everybody. So it's actually next week. We didn't find anything after that ringneck and that gopher taurus. I just didn't bother doing an outro for that day. So we're out here in the same area looking for the same stuff. So I'll keep you posted on that. So far there's been actually good activity for what we know of from people that's been around this area this week, so we're going to keep our eye out. And we have a friend that talked to the locals, and this seems a really good area for some of our target species. So we keep you posted on that. So see you hopefully in a few minutes. So you'd think this be a couple minutes from the entry, right? No. So my intro for today was at like 7:50. It is now 3:15 p.m. We didn't see anything besides 6-line race runners and gopher tauruses, and this is the first snake of today. Another southern ringneck, literally almost the same spot as last week. So, on that note, I'm going to let this guy go, and we're going to continue on. So, hopefully we find something else. So, let me how my day went. So, earlier we just saw kind of a couple of DORs that were pretty old, probably either a day or two old, which was the Eastern Coach Whip and a racer and Eastern Garter snake. Then it was just dead. We didn't see anything at all. And then we saw, literally on the same road, like I said earlier, we saw another southern black racer from last week as well, on the same road. Look, no joke. And then we saw another DOR with southern black racer. And then we're like, okay, there's some activity because it was fresh. And we had high hopes. Literally, no joke. On that same road from last week when we saw a dead short tail, we saw another dead short tail. I can't make this stuff up at all. Now, the only good sign about today, we didn't get skunk. It felt like it. You know, the southern black racer. Southern ringneck. We didn't get skunked, but it felt like it. Because we didn't find that snake until 3:15 p.m. So, you know, the other two bright sides is we discover a new area, another road, oh, kind of like a grid area, but we abandoned it because they were redoing the road. And another spot that we go to, which we found our first short-tail, a live short-tail, that road was getting redone, so we totally abandoned those areas, because if they're redoing the dirt roads, you're not going to see anything. So the other bright side is that road that we saw 2 dead short tails, and within a week, that tells me that that's a good road for short tails. So we have a spot for short tails now. Well, I mean, a second spot. So, you know, I didn't show video of the dead short tail, but here's some photos of the 2 of them. Yeah, it sucks. So right now we're calling it quits. We will road cruise on a road, just pass through. We're not gonna go back and forth. See what we can find. But other than that, this might be it for this week. I'm gonna add next week with this vlog because we just have enough content. But next we're totally done with North Florida right now. Looking for a pine, so we're gonna still push for pines, but we're now gonna go Central Florida for the next 2 weeks. And after that, it's Sally time. We're gonna look for salamanders throughout the whole entire winter, and maybe we're also going to do some hiking as well to look for indigos and maybe pines basking during the winter. But other than that, snake season's almost done. And then we won't hit strict snake season until maybe mid to late March. Granted, we might not see a lot in March. It's usually April when it really picks up. So, I'll see you next week then. Morning, everybody. This is next week. We're in Central Florida, going again for our last chance for pine or anything else before it's Sally season. So we're going to hit this pretty much all day, but we're going to go in more south end where the road's better. First, we just need to get through this horrendous road. So I'll keep you updated if we find anything. Check this out. First find the days of, I think, a peninsula mole skink. Mole skinks are actually kind of hard to find. I mean, some people have better than others. They're very fossorial, rarely seen on the roads. I mean, people do see them on the roads. I've seen a few. I've seen a couple of northerns, but they always escape from me. And I believe they are protected, so you have to be real careful. This is really cool. I'm going to take some pictures and then let this guy carry on. This is amazing. I can't.
This is our first mole skink.
Yeah, so this technically are a lifer when it comes to photography and video and taking video of, but you know, so we're going to take some pictures and let this guy go. Now that is what I'm talking about. I hit it on Simus. Woohoo! One of the things that we were hoping to see. Not the main target, but definitely the top 5. These snakes are vulnerable because their habitat gets destroyed for pine plantations and other agriculture and housing. So it's still amazing that we're still seeing it. First Simus of the fall season, and we didn't see any in October, but luckily we can still get to see them in November. Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo! Alright, well, I'm going to take some photos and we're going to help this guy across the road. Alright, well, the only two... I hate this road. The only two things that we really got to capture is the lifer mole skink and the Simus. We did see a juvenile coach rope that got away, and some common lizards like six-eyed race runner and an eastern fence lizard. But you know what? Even though it's just two things, you gotta look at what you found and not how much you found. So, you know, to me it was a really good day. I give it an A+, definitely. You know, finding a Simus, just one, is just a good day. Plus a lifer on top of it. I will add this to the other 2 weeks, which were bad. We'll definitely come one more time looking for a pine snake next week in Central Florida. I don't know if we're going to hit the same place. We definitely might, most likely hit another place, whether it's a county or a place we've been to or a new area. We'll see, depending on weather and other things. Well, yeah, I'll see you next week. And then after that, it's more amphibian than anything else throughout the late fall, throughout winter until early spring. So I'll keep you guys posted. If we find anything on the way out, we'll make sure to show you guys. And hopefully I don't get whiplash from this road. Alright, later. Well, it's next week, so we are in a different county in Central Florida. Be hitting this. Hopefully the weather will be okay. There's supposed to be rain coming in around 11, so if that rain comes and it's pretty bad, we will move to a different county that's supposed to not have any rain, but we just decided to go here because it's closer. While on here, we saw a snake on the road. It got off the road before we even get to it, so at least saw something. And also the sandhill crane, which are a really cool bird. I kind of wish we got that on the video, but we decided to keep on driving. So anyway, I'll keep you posted until we find something. Not a snake, but two sandhill cranes. Really cool species of birds. Oh wow. Really cool. Florida black bear, and it ran off. Let's see if we can find it again.
Yep, there he is. Looking at us right now. That's a big bear.
See, it's right there. And it ran off. Well, we didn't find anything. The last things we found were the black bear, really. So now we're gonna go to a spot and try dip netting, try to see if we can find something else, because it's way too wet. It rained on us, so there's no activity. So we're gonna see if we can find something by dip netting. So I'll keep you posted if we find anything.